What's up, fam? Here we go. Here we are. Here we are. Review. Nico. What's up, boys? What's going on, guys? We are back. Back at it again. This time with one kid short. Archon, what's going on? Okay. Sure thing, DQ. Sounds good, bruh. Did I see the image? Oh, yeah. With Bento, right? Dude, that looked good. Abdul Ra Minaj. Hello. Yeah, that Bento looked really good. Bro, Max, you get an RS. Dude, I don't know what you're saying, DQ. It's probably some troll thing. I'm just gonna say no. He's trolling, guaranteed. Abdul Rahman. There you go. Abdul Rahman. Yeah, what's good, dude? How's it going? Thank you for helping me out. Oh my god, DQ's DMing me.
What are you doing?
Ah, is this private, DQ? Who made this? That is actually cool. DQ posting something that's not toxic. That's what's up, dude. This is the start of a good stream. Yo. You know, I mean, you can't get angry at me though, DQ, for imagine me thinking something you're typing in chat is trolling and toxic. You have to understand. You have to understand my thought process here. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my dude. You can barely hear me. How's I sound? How's I sound, everybody? I mean, my audio controller looks good at my levels. My levels look like I'm just dipping right below yellow. So I think I'm okay. Am I okay for everyone, or am I low? My volume is always low. Oh shoot. I get multiple you're fines, and then I get the volume is low. I mean, I guess I could be a little bit higher, but the problem is I've got my gain on this thing set pretty high right now. Okay. All right, so I'll look into, because I like having my mic kind of far away from me. I'll look into getting maybe like a cloud booster or something for my mic. We'll see. We'll see. Then I can just turn my gain down way far on my audio controller then too. What did I miss here? Let's see here. Yeah, right? I think the last person that commented something in suggestions with Nathan. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Nathan commented something back in November of 2018. Yo, so DQ, what is the story on this thing? Can I leak those renders? That looks pretty cool, man. Whose TKL is that? The RS. You said it's Yuxi? Yuxi is getting RS, no troll. RS so lit. So it's not Yuxi's design, but he said he's getting it. That's pretty dope though, dude. I like it. I like the look. It looks like it's a pretty high profile though, is the only thing that I would have an objection to. Profile looks like it'd be pretty high to me. I'm asking if I can leak, because I don't know. I'll ask. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I'll look into that though. I'll look into my volume because I'm at about as high as I want to push my audio converter right now. I don't really want to push it too much anymore. I can also just raise the volume of my voice. This is generally about how loud I talk. My ISO is kind of getting a little messed up. I think it's trying to meter on that light behind me. Oh, I'm a little tired. It was a good day though. It was a good day. Busy day, very busy day actually. But yeah, things are good. I was watching the kids all day today, so that's always fun. If you guys tuned in for any of part 1 this morning, then you'll know we're already kind of in the midst of this build. In fact, I wanted to finish part 2 for sure tonight, and so I literally left everything in my office in the exact location it was before. Like, my desk is a mess right now. I just have stuff everywhere. And so naturally I wanted to get this stream back on tonight. So, but yeah, no, life is good. How's everyone? You guys having a good day? No helpers, not at the moment. Not at the moment. They're all in bed. I've lost my assistants. Yep, all my assistants are gone for the evening. Yeah, DQ pops in, sends me some cool stuff. I ask him if I can leak it, and he doesn't say anything. And he just asks me if I'm getting it, and he doesn't say anything. Like, I don't know if I can leak this thing yet. I don't know whose project it is. I don't want to post this thing. I did did I sleep? Kind of, not really. I took a little bit of a nap involuntarily as my 3-year-old was watching some TV right before bed. And so I was snoozing on the couch right next to her for a minute, just for like a quick hot minute. Lies, I saw you move Hako. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean lies? He disappeared. I'm crying for more hot swap PCBs with no RGB. Yeah, I mean, more hot swaps. That'll always happen. So many new people getting into the hobby. You're gonna get your ask there for sure. Yo, I really actually enjoyed, like I low-key enjoyed having my exhaust fan on yesterday. How can I get this thing, okay, hold on. How much of a pain in the butt is it going to be for me to get, yeah, my fan. That's what I was just thinking. Hold on, let me get this thing out here. I want to plug it into a different circuit protector tonight. Come on. This is not the easiest angle. This is why I plug it into the other surge protector, typically. Come on. Alright. There's that. Question is, what am I going to destroy by turning this thing on? Other than my 910 as I hit it with it. Jesus. Let's see here. All right. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out here in a second. So, I just plugged the fan, the exhaust fan, into. I just plugged the exhaust fan into a different outlet, and so we'll see if this does the trick. Oh, yeah, it should. It certainly should sound good. Oh yeah, the RGB on that thing. It's not too bad, right? Okay, cool. We already pushed in that whole row. All right, so to catch you guys up with what you missed already, so part 2 happened earlier today, and so we have already straightened out the potentially troublesome keys on this PCB. Your caps lock, these 1.5, and then this 1.25 up here. Or no, that's a 1.5. And so I ensured that those were all straight, before. This is actually a GFK set. I was sure these were all straight before before I really get to soldering everything else. And all the switches obviously are installed. I just need to go through and solder them all. So I have all four corners. I always start from the four corners. I do the edges, and I did the bottom already, and now I'm working my way across the top. So we are just we are churning through this build. That catches you guys up. I've already tuned the stabilizers. That catches you guys up to where we are currently right now with this build. So mod some wire to form a stand for the fan. Mod some wire? What do you mean? What kind of wire would I need for the fan? So the fan, the problem with the fan is, and what they were asking before when they said the fan with my mic issue, is this fan right here, when I plug this guy into the same surge protector that my PC is plugged into, my audio controller I think gets surged at some point, and so subsequently my mic will turn off when I unplug the fan. Only when I unplug it. Our metering is messed up on the camera right now. I'm doing this by muscle memory. Yep, doing this by muscle memory. Hold on. It's adjusting my ISO incorrectly. There we go. That should look good. A little blasted out there. Does that look good? That should be okay right there, right? Webcam all right, fam? I'm a little blasted out on the right side of my face here, but that's also just the light box. The light box also seems like it's on me a little bit more than it normally is. Why does that feel like it's off? That thing like felt like it was tilted out onto my face a little bit more than it normally is. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Lanali Kestik. I'm sure I've got that wrong. Welcome. Thank you for following me. Appreciate that. Okay, cool. Everything is good, just the sound. Okay, I mean, I'll like I said, like I'm really maxing out. I'm really maxing out the sound on my. Yeah, see, I like shouldn't see the light box there at all. That's in a weird spot right now. Whatever. How did the light box get messed up? Really weird. Well, the sound also could be, I mean, are you talking about just my volume in general, or are you talking about the mic volume being a little low that it normally might be? Because, yeah, I think I've got volume mixer. That should be fine there. What do we got? Is music volume good, or is the music volume too loud now? Lana likes thick. Okay, I got you. Nice. Well, yeah, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Sounds a little. I mean, yeah, I am a little far. I mean, my microphone is all the way over here. Hello. Now I should sound very close. Now I should be right up in your ears. I just don't like having my microphone this close to me when I'm streaming. Yeah. So I mean, I have the microphone normally really far away from me, so I can breathe a little bit actually. I'll put it over here and maybe zoom this in a little bit so that I get the fan and the microphone out of the way. Here we go. How about that? Is that better in terms of volume? Is that good, guys? The mic is out a little bit closer to me now. Closer to me. and hopefully that sounds better. And I've also got the light box out of the camera angle now too. Yeah, little things to make that clean aesthetic. There we go. No, we're all good. We're all good. I'd rather be heard than not. Thank you for bringing it up. Thank you for bringing it up. No. Oh. Yeah. What do we got here, Nico? Looks like a 60%. A 60% with underglow. Is this readily available? I don't want to leak something I'm not supposed to. Hold on. Okay, DQ said I could leak that thing too. Okay, cool. So I will. All right. So here's what Nico just sent me. Yeah, I mean, for that price point, sure, dude. I wouldn't expect anything god tier from the anodization on it, but does that case work on any 60%? Hard to tell right off the bat. I'm not going to, for a GH60, XD64, or other 60%. Does it come with a plate? It looks like it comes with a plate, and so it looks like it's top mount, but it looks like it also has some slots there for tray, in case you wanted to use. It looks like they're reutilizing a plate from another run, but this case specifically looks like it has top mount on it, because I don't see any mounting points on the case itself. At least these are all just renders. It could, is it a tray? Where's the mounting system? Where do they go over the mounting system? Please pay attention. I'm trying to look. They have a ton of pictures, but they don't actually show you, because this isn't the bottom of the case, right? That's just the case looks like it. The bottom of the case looks like it's just an acrylic or a polycarbonate layer here. Or this Stalinite diffuser. Yeah, I don't know. It is not a 65. I have the alt drop and I hate its case. 65% or 65. You need to swap drops, stabs ASAP. You need to swap drops, stabs. Oh yeah. In the alt. Yeah. Band-Aid is a little bit of a meme these days, but I agree with everything else. Okay, so I've been given the clear. I don't know whose project this is, but I've been given the clear to show you guys the R5 or the RS that he was talking about. So here's the. Am I on the right page? Yeah, I'm on the right page. Okay, so here's the RS. So I don't know whose project this is though, and so I can't give credit to this. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a higher angle, but I like this. I like this double waved design. That's pretty cool. I like that side profile. And the grill weight has like kind of like some. It has a little bit of like TGR vibes on the grill weight. Yeah, so it looks pretty cool. So DQ came into chat, said, "Oh hey, what's up by the way, Keone? And I see you, Chongosaurus. What's up, guys? I see you guys in chat." So it looks like this thing is I mean, I really don't have details on this. It looks like this thing has got a higher typing profile just from what I can see in these images here. But yeah. I like this weight. Like DQ came into chat, said, "Are you getting the RS?" I thought he was trolling me, and he said Yuxi's getting the RS, and then he dipped out, and then he DM'd me with the link. And so it was a rare moment where DQ wasn't actually trolling me. I thought he was going to come in with some sort of like DN joke or something. I didn't have any idea what he was talking about. Okay. So, anyways, back at it. So how are you guys doing? What's happening? Another dope rectangle, right? More rectangles. Were you guys building anything earlier today? Chongosaurus and Keone? I love this exhaust fan. I'm really hoping my mic doesn't die after I turn it off. I would be very surprised if it did, because that would mean it was jumping between surge protectors then at this point. Max, what do you think of the Primus? I think the Primus looks really cool. I did. I saw the prototypes. I saw the images. I am guessing I have a couple of those coming my way, because one of my buddies reached out to me saying that he had gotten them, and so I think I'll be having one of them on stream once they come in. I think it looks really cool. Gasket mount 75%, like very modularized. It looks like with the weights and everything. It looks like a transformer. Very similar aesthetic, in my opinion, to Matrix. I think it has a lot of callbacks to like the Matrix 2.0 with how the weights look and the side profiles and the layering of it all. I think it looks really cool. I'm a big fan. Big fan of the board. I am not the biggest fan of 75% though. So it's not for me personally, but I absolutely welcome the opportunity to build it. It sounded really good. Also, and Nathan said it felt really good for top mount. Even had some side flights. Well, it's not top mount. It's a gasket mount. I thought it was a gasket sandwich mount. I was looking at the cutaways on it. Are you sure it's top mount? I might have been looking at the images wrong. I'm always fine to admit me making a mistake. But I thought it was a gasket mount. I thought it was a sandwich gasket mount for sure. Kind of like the key colt. My go-to 65% you're looking at. It's my 910. It's the only 65% I own. I think, right? Am I lying? I used to have an M65 from Rama, which was really nice. But the only 65% I own right now, I think, is the 910. I've got a couple of 60%s. And more 60%s on the way. I think I've got 3 60%s on the way. I've got a Rukia LE, I've got a gasket, and I got the gasket 00, and I've got a little Z on the way. And I should have bought the K. The only reason I didn't get the K is because I think Bezo is going to run more. I'm not 100% on that. And I was really short on funds when that got dropped. I'd purchased like thousands of dollars in GMK sets when that had come out. And so I was like, God damn it, I can't. Alright, so specs. 1, use 63 aluminum material, 2, isolating gasket structure, 3, sort of 8 degrees. What are you linking here, Justin? Is this for the Primus? It's got an 8-degree typing angle on that. Ooh. Type-C port PCB designed by TGR. It supports bootmapper and will import QMK later via as well. That's pretty cool. That's a cool update that Sam was working with him on that. 3 micro laser punching indicators between the escape and F1. I saw that. I did see those in the renders. those micro laser punching indicators, that caught my eye. I was looking at that blue case and I saw the dot 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 on it right in between there, and I was wondering what that was because there wasn't a cutout for it. Yeah, that was definitely interesting looking. And stainless steel for core module, the polished finish, brass laser and tags. Top case available in standard A1 keyless. Yeah, that thing is crazy looking. Yeah, the spacing made me change my mind. I thought it was less and less of a... Yep. Catching up on chat. Alright, yeah. So I wouldn't say I prefer 60%, but I don't mind the use of HHKB style arrows, and so I do use 60% quite a lot. You know what? I'll take that back. I will say I prefer 60%, and it's just because 60% have a uniformity of that same mirror design on both sides of the case. What am I trying to say? I'm not using the right word. 60% have that structure where, you know, it goes out perfectly on both sides, and it's symmetrical. There we go, symmetrical on both sides. That's why I like 60s. I think 60s look just really aesthetically pleasing. It has everything you need, nothing you don't. If you're okay with those types of arrows. But I've been on quite a few 65% that are pretty nice, and I've got quite a few coming up too that are very interesting looking. Like I built one of those Think 6.5s the other month as well. That was very nice. It was the one I had was a polycarbonate with an integrated plate. Are they all integrated? I think that just the polycarbonate was integrated, if I'm not mistaken. But the one I had was polycarbonate for a client. It was a polycarbonate case with a 5mm integrated plate, which was pretty damn good. It actually, did I build that with alpacas? I can't remember if I built that with alpacas or creams or inks. It was one or the other of those, and it ended up sounding really good. I had that I had that one on Twitch. I think people liked that one. Yeah, they definitely did good job on that for sure. It might be that polycarbonate 5mm plate, you know. I mean, that's a really thick plate. Really provides for a firm feel to your plate, but at the same time you get that polycarbonate sound. Kind of deepens up the thockiness of that switch, whatever you put on there. And I think it was alpacas, if I'm remembering correctly. And alpacas are really just, I mean, they're gonna make a lot of materials and layouts sound good. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the client was pleased with that build. He was actually a local lad. Hadn't heard anything to the contrary. Almost got a 75% to see if it still feels like a TKL. It does not. It does not still feel like a TKL. At least not the ones I've used. And I've used, for 75%, I've used a E7 V1. I've used a Xeno, I've used a Singa, I've used and these are not me personally, but these are doing builds for clients. I should preface that way. What else have I used in the 75% layout? Got might be. Oh, and the Satisfaction. Haha. How quickly I forget. The Satisfaction 75. I actually have another one of those coming up as well. Yeah, they're pretty nice. I mean, they really are making a... I didn't like as much the layout. Oh, and I've used an Octagon before too. This is not my first Octagon. I've used an Octagon V1 and a V2. And so this is not my first rodeo with 75% by any means. In fact, and a KBD 75. In fact, have I named all the 75%? Find me a 75% I haven't used. That might be easier, actually. I'm actually thinking about it. I don't think there is a 75% I haven't used before. What's up, Mineral? Yeah, dude, I'm back. I'm trying to think of a 75% that I haven't used before. People were asking me if they feel kind of like a TKO, and the answer is not really. I will say though that spacings, like the blockers and having the spacings, like the Satisfaction 75 and like the Xeno had spacings, and I think the E7V1 had some spacings in it. Like that gives it a little bit more of a spread out feel, like a TKL. Like you feel closer to like being on a 60 or 65% when you're on a 75%. That's just all the single block of keycaps. Nobody. Yeah, nobody, Justin. It's for the look. It's purely aesthetic. I even have do I anymore? No, I don't think I do anymore. I used to even just have like home and end on a function modifier so that I could get to those keys instead of moving my hands off home row. and I had those obviously dedicated on a TKO. I don't do that anymore though. I just don't use home and end enough. And if I do, I can just hit them on the actual cluster. I guess I do not have to worry about going broke. I can try for 2 tomorrow. Hopefully I scoop over. Yeah, there you go, Mineral. So what happened? You were the Tinned and the Primus. You didn't win. Yeah, yep. So that's a rip, dude. Sorry to hear that. I'll pray for you for the Ogre and the Iron 165 extras tomorrow. May the Force be with you. Yeah, I'm really hoping for an Ogre myself. I'm going to be entering for that for sure. I should have. What's my next board that's going to start? What's going to win? Is it going to be Gasket? Is Gasket going to get out of production and into people's hands first, or is it going to be the Rukia? I think out of those. Well, no. You know what my next board is going to be before both of those. It'll be I'll get my Jane V2 CE before those. I would assume. Sam is. I was talking to Sam the other day actually. So I think I'm going to be getting my CE here as well soon. I've got another unicorn coming in as well for work, and so I'm hoping that'll come in here as well. I've got it in that really cool, like almost like Merlot wine color. I can't remember what he called it. But yeah, that one looked really good. You guys see the latest Jaguar updates? There were some images of the cases being CNC'd with the Jaguar logo on it. Did you guys catch that on Instagram earlier today? You know me, review. I've always got something in the hopper. I know a bunch of caps I can get into. The only board on my radar that is the thing. What were you looking at? Oh yeah. Yeah, the month of July looks rough already for keycap sets alone. Getting back into GMK has hurt. Now, luckily, I'm not really collecting many artisans at the moment, and so while that has slowed down, my GMK acquisition has kind of sped up and filled that gap. But man, I'm telling you what, the past couple of months for GMK acquisition has been nuts. Oh, that tandem you had linked earlier. That was an interesting looking board, Justin. You're feeling that one? Who was the designer for the tandem? I can't remember now. I remember we were looking at it, but I can't remember. Oh, good, you linked it. Perfect. We had looked at this earlier, guys. Zero tolerance. Yeah, so yeah, it was the two case design. So there was the 65% with the blocker similar to the 910, and then there was the 65% with the knob. What's the one with the knob? Is this the one? Is this the tandem? It's pretty nice looking. That's a pretty nice looking case. I was curious though. We were looking at the layouts. Did it support? It doesn't support anything other than this, which is kind of unfortunate because I want to use a 7U spacebar, and that's 6.25, right? Does it say? Blah, 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 blah. Does it say if that's a 6.25 or a 7U? I think that's a 6.25, right, guys? Oh yeah, the after. One is called After and the other is called Noon. Right. So this is the After board. Yeah, so it's a 6.25 spacebar, which meh, I can be okay with it, but at least it's 1.5s. So it's a fixed layout on the bottom row. It's the 4 1.5s and the 6.25 spacebar. It's kind of cool. I kind of like, you know, the little arrow cluster, how it's separated off, and then you have the 3 here. But you know what's kind of annoying? On a 65%, you know, I still use function kind of a lot, and having function. So this presumably this is like page up, page down, and then a function modifier for home and end on those two, and then this is your function modifier. You can always set a function modifier to this guy as well, but I typically always do control alt Windows key and control. I could always just set this one to like Windows key and function modifier, but I like having my function modifier there, so I can just do another Windows key and another control key there. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, I've already just talked you guys through how I fixed that for myself personally. That's personal preference there. Max, what do you think of the knobs? I mean, it's the hot new thing, right? I mean, I'm a hi-fi man. I've got all sorts of audiophile gear. I mean, you can't see it right now because of my webcam, but I'm on the world's most retarded microphone and audio converter set up for this right now. Like this, what my audio is so retardedly over the top. Like I won't flex for no reason, but the knob to me screams hi-fi, and I kind of like it. I kind of think it's cool. Admittedly, I have not really, despite having had 3 Satisfaction 75s come over my desk, I have not really played with the knob and its capabilities. And so I'd actually need to take some time to get used to the capabilities of it and the cool things you can do with it. I think there are some very real capabilities of it that would be kind of cool. Like I've heard you can use it as like a mouse scroll as well, and so if you're coding and you just need to scroll up through a whole bunch of lines in code rather than taking your hand off to go to your mouse, you can just go over to the knob and go up in, you know, your code and like, oh yeah, there's the line I needed, and then you just enter a couple of times, and like, I mean, that's kind of cool. I'm trying to think of other like ways in which you could utilize the knob. and other things you could bind it to, other than of course like, you know, volume up and volume down. I mean, right off the bat, inherently that in and itself is kind of cool. I put control where caps is, and then function where control was. Yeah, I mean, I understand that too. I do as well. I do control in both spots though. I do control in both spots because I like having control where caps lock is for when I'm coding and typing and just general word processing, but then I keep control where it's at as well on the bottom left for gaming. So, and I used to get into doing the whole thing where I would like map multiple layers, and one layer would have, you know, control only in the bottom right for gaming, and one would have it only on the left side, and then the bottom left when on that layer was in like a Windows GUI or function modifier or something like that. But it's been a while since I've done that. I don't get too crazy with the layers anymore. What switch is best for gaming? Alright, we already did the bottom row. Alright, it's inspection time, and I'm really kind of nervous. We're gonna turn this fan off here in just a second, and we'll check and see what happens. All of these look pretty good. Alright, let's roll the dice on it. Let's see what happens. Alright, microphone, don't die on me. If it's gonna die here in 3, 2, 1, boom. Are we still there? We're still there. We're still, yeah, we're still there. What's up, chat? We're still in there. Alright. I think I'm okay for now. This heats up so quickly too that I'm just gonna unplug it and move it over here. Alright. We did it, guys. No technical difficulties, at least not yet. I mean, well, we knew that was the case. We knew having that thing powered up into the same surge protector was causing it. It's just wild because there's a degree of separation there between it. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug in real quick and test our PCB. I think we're okay here. You're gonna get crazy camera effects here for a second. I'm not hitting F3. Did I not solder F3? Ha! I didn't solder F3. Alright, plug the iron back in. I'm not gonna put you guys through having to turn the fan on again. And this is why I didn't mind unplugging it, because we're already back up to 600. There we go. I even inspected, and we just straight up missed this guy. There we go. Okay. There's that. Okay, F3 is good now. There we go. And you can obviously see my function modifier. This is controlling the RGB. You can see the RGB going crazy in the background. Red, glowing, green now. Yeah, so that controls the RGB. Okay, so we've got insert, delete, and I'm thinking that's a function modifier. I think we're okay here. I can say with a fairly safe assumption here that we're okay unless I missed anything. Oh, and I need to remap because we're on split backspace. Tom, you and your lack of 2U backspace appreciation. Come on, bruh. Alright, let's put this thing together. We are done with soldering. Yay. What solder do you use? I actually have a brand new roll I can show you, but you can also go ahead and click on my Amazon blacksmith over to the right side of the window. Literally there. If you mouse over right where I'm pointing right now on the screen, you can get my Amazon Blacksmith, which will have access to my solder of choice. All right. Okay, cool. We're looking good there. Sounded pretty good. Sounds pretty good. But yeah, here's my solder right here. The Kester. I just had to pick up another roll of this guy. So it's leaded. I think it's like leaded 6040 with the resin core. Leaded 6040 Kester solder wire. It's like 25 bucks on Amazon. You got to make sure you get the one that says leaded. Got to be leaded. And then I have a little solder holder that Dana 3D printed for me and gave to me at the DC meetup this past year. Shout outs to Dana, aka Of the Wild. He's a totally dope dude. Yep, that's good stuff indeed. If there's a chance it won't kill you, then it's not good. It's gotta have a chance to kill you. All right, this is triggering me because I'm zoomed in too far on my webcam like that. That's how I kind of want it to be there. And so this is gonna go here like that. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay still. And this thing is not like this. Thinking, is that out of the camera angle there? Almost. Is that better? It was moved over here, that's why. There's like that tiny little thing like right there. Push out, get out of there. Get out of my camera angle. Whatever, screw it. You know what we can fix that by doing? The tiniest of zoom-ins. Boom. Out of sight, out of mind. There we go. All right. Baba. 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 That's what my kid calls her pacifier, her Baba. So that's funny. You just said Baba. All right, I've already got my hardware right here. Just getting my desk a little organized and cleaned up here. Getting my desk as crispy as my camera setup is. Hey-o. Let me see here. So right now we are all over the damn place. Yeah, this is a good one. That's the shit one. Hey Max, you want to trade for my montage? Give me your negative, sir. Although that montage is pretty dope looking, but yeah, that's gonna be a pass from this end, sir. I would get a montage, but I'm actively hunting for a 2.0 right now, and so if you can find me a 2.0, I might work a deal for my Jane V2 for a 2.0, but that would be a hard pull, even still, for the 2.0. And the 2.0 is really hard to find right now. Like a lot of collectors are sitting on those right now and have no intention of moving them. Like the 2.0 is like really, like, have you seen that? Yeah, have you seen the 2.0 ADD? Like that one's nuts too. I think the group buy for the 2.0 ADD Western group buy is going to be coming up here soon. Yeah, like I'm hoping to cop one or two of those and that. Like that'll be really awesome. Oh, but yeah, you know, you never know. You never know what you're going to be able to get a hold of. All right, so we've got all of our hardware here. Classic Korean top mount custom tonight. We are going in on the mounting of this case right now. We're gonna go ahead and flip this guy. Do I have a side that doesn't have, you know what? We're not gonna flip it, we're just gonna get rid of it. We're gonna get rid of all of this. Put this guy here, and this guy here. That's my stabilizer. I have a spring in here too. A spring out of nowhere. Yeah, that happens though in Lynn's buys. Like that does naturally happen in Lynn's buys. Okay, so we've got some indicator LEDs that we might return back to and solder on here for this client as well at a later date. That's where those go right there. We are not, I don't think we're gonna take the time to do the indicators right now though tonight. All right, so let me see here. It looks like we're working with a hex for this. So we will go ahead and get our hardware out here. Oh boy, Yuxi from TGR is getting RS. He's not getting 2.0 ADD. Trust me, bro. Really kidding. Man, have I missed something? RS is better than 2.0. I mean, it's, yeah, that's one of those entirely preference type things. Yeah, let's see here. It's not preference. Preference is a lie. There is no preference. There's my personal opinion on this matter, and if you guys don't think the exact same way that I do, then you're stupid. That's the way. That's fine. You can get that. You're wrong. You would be wrong to want that. That's mad funny. So DQ, hold up. We showed off renders for the RS a little bit ago. After you told me I can leak. I have never heard of this thing. Who's the RS being run by? What is that thing? Provide details, please. It's you? You're running the RS? No, you're not. Get out of here. Disco works. Bro. Please. Please. I'm trying to actually. Are you kidding? I'm never gonna believe you if you're for real. Are you? Dude, it's a pretty good design. RS. What's the RS for? Like the RS like 8? Like Audi? Or isn't the Mazda? The RS8 is Mazda? Well, just answer me this. Is it a car thing? There's a couple of car things. R8 is Audi. Yep, and RS, is it the RS? The RS8, isn't there an RS Mazda? Am I misremembering that? You think I'm old enough to drive? Damn. RX, that's what it is. RX8 is Mazda. Yep. Yeah, I have a guy who drives an RX8 he drives an RX8 for Mazda. He like does amateur racing, but he's on the Mazda team for it, and he legit just drives for Mazda because out of all like the amateur race cars, like they pay the most, and so he's like, I don't care, I'll drive for whatever. But yeah, they pay their drivers the best, and so because he'll like go to a race, he'll go to a race weekend, and he'll come out, you know, at a net zero. Like he'll have all the costs of getting his car out there, and you know, and you know, driving, the gas, the tires, you know, and he's sponsored by like tires and stuff too. Like racing, oh my god, you think we've got an expensive hobby? Imagine racing cars. And he's sponsored, like, so when he wins a race, like, it's a decent payday, but, you know, like, I mean, even if he just gets a podium, he, like, pays for his trip. Which is kind of cool. Like, a free weekend out to just kind of, you know, right? Have some fun, and... yeah, like, if I did motorcycles anymore, I would just do track days. I'm not crazy enough to ride on the roads these days anymore with all the crazies out there. I wouldn't be able to do that. But yeah. Well, what do you mean 10 to 20K per set? Are you talking about like Formula One at that point? Like a normal set of like low pro racing tires isn't going to cost you that much money. That you're probably only looking, unless it's a different conversion rate. I don't know what currency you're talking about. But for like the United States dollar, a set of tires is probably in and around the range of like $1,200. This is always the most fun part with any duck build. Getting this damn thing set so that these are in place properly. There's nothing to hold those little guys in. And so I need these to stay like this as I flip this board over. Wish me luck, fam. Hello, top of my head. Sorry, chat. It's just gonna happen for a second. Need to get this thing lined up properly. So the R3 doesn't have anything on the front. There's no LED diffusion on the front like the V2s had. Wait, hold on one second. Wait, so I mean, and I could be wrong totally, Mineral, but like I'm thinking, so aren't tires in and around, like the low profile racing tires, aren't they, like the consumer grade ones? I'm not talking like the big Formula One racing tires. Aren't they in and around the range of like $200 to $300 a tire? I know, so my colleague that races, I know he's not spending 10K on a set of tires. Like he's also sponsored by like Toyo or something like that. So he gets race tires at a discount. He doesn't get them for free, but he does get them at a discount. And so, yeah, Mineral, but I don't know anything about like actual car tires, like race tires. Yeah, I didn't think. Yeah, I can see that's why it was blocked. It was blocked, you said. It isn't letting me read it. The city. Yeah, Ava City, that's probably not, I don't think you meant anything too negative by it, but I'm not following the context of that conversation there, Ava City. But yeah, let's watch that sort of verbiage. Was it blocked for you guys? Did it just block Ava City's message out between the first message that Ava City had typed between the messages from review? Because that could be racist, and that is not tolerable. hobby slicks cost like 600 to 800 per tire. Wow. Yeah, so I don't think you meant anything maliciously there, Avicity, but yeah, watch that sort of verbiage. We definitely keep Twitch chat PG in mind, and racism just in general, no bueno. So I don't think you meant it like that, but I don't know. No, not you review. Avicity said something that was blocked, which I'm not going to repeat. And so yeah, I don't want to get in that game. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Let the evening continue. I need the larger. So Duck decided to mix it up and give me different hex screws for this side than he did on the top. So I need to get this guy, my larger attachment, and this guy. This should actually work now. I remember the first time I had a duck board and the attachment actually wouldn't even fit into the recess here. The recess was so deep I couldn't actually get my board unscrewed. And so I had a Duck Viper that I did not build when I first got that custom, and it had a USB port issue. I legit couldn't even open it to take a look at what was happening. Okay, there we go. We are sitting pretty there. I did not enter that tin board. Yeah, like the recess on these guys is really quite deep. And so, anyways, yeah, so here we go. This thing has been put together at this point. There's the side profiles on it. Here's the back. Excuse my fingerprints. You guys were just looking at the front of the board, or the top of the board with the news, or the back of the board, I should say, because now we're looking at the front of the board in all of its majesty. The Duck Octagon. Pretty nice look there. Very clean profile. All right, let's go ahead and get her dressed up. We are using the full Royal TA GMK set tonight for keycaps. So I hope you're fans of a little punch of green, because that's just how we're rolling tonight. Does this end? So what is the? I actually had this loaded up. I think I had the image. Yeah. So there we go. We've got enough here to do all of this. Print screen, yeah. We've got the power here. And then we get into F12. Cool. Yep. Tinned will come back. This is, yeah, as I mentioned, this is GMK Royal Triumph Adler with the all white mods. There was a green modifier set as well. I had the green mods on my TGR 910 CE before I changed that out. I need to figure out what in the world we're gonna do with this guy. We've got we can do page up and page down here, right? Is this the right profile? Page down, yes it is. And then we've got home and end. Do I have another? You know what? I can do end there. That's not the right profile. That's triggering. I can't do that. I can't do that one there. I need to do the arrow cluster, and I can do the function modifier here. That's fine there with me. Oh, here we go. Page up, page down. We can do home and end up top. That's what we're gonna do. I fixed it. Bam. I fixed it. All right. So this is how the 75% was going on this board. Move that there. Because we have page up and page down right here. There's the proper page up, and this should be the proper page down. Yep, there we go. Voila. Home page up, page down. You can also do like an insert here, but whatever, we're good. What do I want to do here? I think I want to do, because I have 2 extra keys to fill in here between these 2 guys, since we're using a 2U. But yeah, we'll skip those for right now. We'll come back to that in just a moment. Let's fill all these in. Oh, I'm missing things in chat. Sorry, guys. Let me see here. Might actually get on the raindrop if I do not get an ogre tomorrow. I don't think I've seen the raindrop. Is that the link that you just had in there, Mineral? Is that the link to the raindrop? Oh yeah, it sure is. That's an interesting looking keyboard. Look at that. Yo, what's up, Tommy? How you doing? I don't really like that. I don't really like that too much. Makes sense why it looks like the Royal Alpha by EPBT. Oh yeah, absolutely. If there's an EPBT set, it would look very similar. I didn't know they made an EPBT version of this set. If I win Ogre, I need somebody to cover the payment. Yeah, I'm just playing that. Yeah, I can deal with it. Yeah, it's not a 7U, Justin, is it? It looks smaller. Looks like it is. Yes, for tonight's build, this is a 7U. Yep, for this one, this is a 7U. Yep, sure is. We're using the 1.5 7U layout there. And Tom, if you're in here, I need to convert you off of the 2U. I need to convert you off of the split backspace and onto the 2U backspace. 2U backspace looks so much better. I don't think I have, what can I do with that profile for this set? I think I have a good set of keys there. I want the, normally on like a 60% when you're using split, you can do the pipe and you can do the tilde up there instead, which is acceptable to me. I've got the pipe key here. There's the pipe key, but I have the tilde over here already. So I mean, I can do a dash or an asterisk, or what do you guys want out of these keycaps right here? For this key right here. We need another R4 key, so I don't care. Whatever you guys decide is what we'll do. Max, you have 3 tries to hit 120 words per minute. Or what? What you gonna do, huh, if I don't? You gonna leave me, Justin? Yeah, okay. Delete, throw delete up there. That's actually a good idea. That's actually a really good idea. Why didn't I think about that? That makes a lot of sense. Boom. And boom. There we go. $10 wager. Okay. 3 tries to hit 120 words per minute tonight. On this or on anything? Can I use my daily driver? I think Justin's the only one that gets that joke. I know, dude, I'm not going to be using anyone else's board. Voila. 3 tries to hit 120 words per minute on this wrist breaker of an angle. Good, because I won't want to attempt at anything more than 3 tries. So if I fail, I fail. All right, y'all. There it is. And here's your side profile. Get a little bit of play on the desk with it too. You can see I got some green over here, some blue over here. That's going to color shift as well, if I'm not mistaken. All right, give me just 1 second here. We're going to get queued up for the typing test in just a second. I'm going to use the moment here to wash my hands. Alrighty, let's do this. Duck RGB is really good. Yeah, Duck RGB, before Rama came out, Duck RGB I think was my go-to preference for best RGB diffusion in the game. They were pretty darn good. Okay, headsets on, fam. We're going in for the typing test. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get it queued up real quick. Give me this. Monkey type. Shrink that down a little bit. Close that. Grab that. Okay. Real fast. Let me give you a little sample of the what we're working with here. Yeah, sounds pretty good there. They are lubed. These are lubed with 205. Yep, that's the sound you get for the Duck Octagon. All right, so I need to hit 120, huh? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm using this 1U delete right now to try and correct mistakes. I'm gonna need to have a really good run where I don't make mistakes. All right, so there's one. There's one attempt down. Redo, redo, redo. No! That was it. I had that one. One more. This one's for all the marbles. Redo, redo, redo. Redo, redo, redo. Redo, redo. I blame Tom and his lack of 2U backspace. I blame Tom and his lack of 2U backspace. Yo, what's up, Alex Otos? Good to see you guys. What's up with the Pog Raid? Hey, everybody. Good to see y'all. You're just in time for the typing test. One of my moderators has challenged me to hit 120 words per minute, and I have exhausted 2 of my 3 attempts. so we are gonna need to channel some inner word per minute strength here. Thanks so much for the follows, you guys. So Radiates, Juan Wutan, Kool-Aid Papa, McCully, thank you very much for the follow. Sorrowful Bear, thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate y'all. Hey, what's up, Alex? How you guys doing tonight? Hope you had a good stream. I was watching you guys for a minute there with the canoe, right? How'd that go? How'd the canoe build turn out? I'm giving my fingers a second. Don't worry, Justin. I haven't forgotten about you. We're gonna be hitting 120. Just type faster. That's right. So I got one more try. This is my 3rd attempt. You give me another. What do you mean? I already had another chance. I haven't done 3 attempts yet. Don't hit backspace. Right, exactly. I'm getting messed up because I have a 2U backspace normally. All right, let's do this. Are we ready? Are we ready, fam? Let's go. Hitting 120. Let's do this thing. Redo, redo, redo. Redo, redo. We had it. We had it. We choked at the last second. Whatever. Whatever. I didn't get it, Justin. Forever call me out as the guy who chokes under pressure. Oh, so what's up, everybody? Thanks again so much, Alex. So guys, if you're tuning in, obviously, for the first time to my stream and you haven't seen me before, welcome. My name is Max F. Hello, that's me. I do keyboard-related content 2 days a week, typically on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And, oh, I get the half of it. I get 500 bits. Thank you, Justin. The consolation donation there. I appreciate that. And I know I've missed a couple more follows too, but thank you so much, guys, for those of you who have followed after getting the raid in here on me. Yeah, and as I mentioned, keyboard-related content Tuesdays and Thursday nights. Every now and then I throw in some extracurricular stuff, like this Duck Octagon build here today. And yeah, so if you guys are lovers of fine keyboards, bespoke luxury keyboards, I'm your guy. Alex is your guy too. So Alex, I didn't see you in chat here, man. Let me scroll up real quick. How was your stream? Did you are you sticking around here with me? We were actually getting to the end of my stream too. Nice, the canoe. There we go. Heck yeah, dude. So what was the switch that you guys put in that thing? It was like were they Sakurios? Did you have a silent linear in there? Also, before I forget too, I need to show off marshmallows. Ooh, what did you think of those? I haven't used those before. You guys are gonna have to forgive me my fingerprints on this thing. Okay, there is the build for tonight. I've been metering on a weird setting here. Hold on, let me switch my camera's ISO back. It's gonna get really dark for a second and then it'll get bright again as soon as I hit auto. There's auto. Okay, we're back on auto ISO. There we go. There we go. That should light up a little bit better now. There is the Duck Octagon V3. Kind of a cool side profile on these guys. Excuse my fingerprints. You can see the little LED cutouts on this guy. Filmed and lubed marshmallows. That's what's up. They're marshmallows are a switch I would definitely like to try. I have not yet gotten a hold of those myself. Yeah, very good looking keyboard here. Definitely a nice look, if you ask me. What's up with the dots on the top right bezel? Yeah, so those guys right here, those are actually can you see them? These guys are actually a LED indicator for your layers. So you have the 3 on the left side, which are for cap, scroll lock, and num lock. And then you have the 4 for layer indicators right below it. And so when everything is all queued up and locked in, yeah. Yo, what's up, Dennis? Good to see you, dude. The desk mat is the Zambuman hex mat. That's been my go-to for a while here. Yeah, I can show you guys the 910. I don't mind showing it off. This is my 910 SE. With my wob, a mix of OG and GMK wob on this guy, and then blood caps for the artisans there. This is the, oh, I'm using a blood cap. Speaking of, there goes one of my Dantes, I think. So yeah. Yeah, we lost the escape key, I think. But yeah, this is the 910 SE Doge edition with that silly little meme of a stainless steel weight on it. So we didn't lose that. We lost the, I don't know where that cap just went. We just lost one of my caps for this. It bounced somewhere. I don't know where. Up top, it went up here. That means it went under the desk because it flew off the table. Okay, it flew off the table that way. Nice. Okay, that's fine. Whatever, we'll find it. It's underneath my desk bin somewhere. Beautiful. But yeah, thanks so much, Alex. Perfect timing on this. We like I said, we were just closing out the evening here. You know, and we're just about ready to cycle into chill mode on this. I'll play for you guys real quick again though. The modifiers for this keyboard here tonight. Go ahead and mute my music. Here you go. So this is the Duck Octagon V3 with the Cherry MX Vintage Black switches. Lubed with 205G0. Yeah, yes, that weight was made by Yuxi. That's a 1 of 2 or a 1 of 3. There are not many of those guys in the wild. So this is why I had ISO set to manual a second ago. I was like getting blasted out on the right side there of my face. Yeah, that's better there. My light box is doing something weird today. Okay. Yeah, pretty nice sounds on this guy. So I hope everyone's having a good evening. Hope everyone's enjoying their 4th of July holiday weekend so far. I was able to do a nice little EU stream earlier today, which is where we had the part 1 of this build completed. Fireworks are going on. Do you guys hear them in the background? Is it coming through? Because I can't hear it with my monitors on. So we were looking at, I always like to close out stream with stuff that's up and coming, and we have a lot of stuff up and coming. So chat, talk to me. What are you guys looking forward to this weekend? I can tell you what I'm looking forward to. We got the homie Zekin running the Ogre. Ogre for sure. Got to be picking up one of these Ogres. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. You guys are competing for about 30 slots on this guy. I am personally hoping for the gray version with the red plate. Let's go. You know everyone's going to be entering this thing anyways. There's no hope. What's 165 extra people going to be entering going to do, you know? Yep. So this one is gasket mount 60% with the daughter board, looking real clean. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern and 10 p.m. Eastern. You've got 2 opportunities to hop in there. Hey, Great Majri, thank you so much for the follow. Cal Madsen, thank you for the follow. Mo Funds on has followed. Thank you very much. Ackerman, thank you for the follow. Bubba Bebo, thank you for the follow. And Zerain70 at the follow. Thank you very much, you guys. Awesome. G3RM1109 with the follow. Charvos with the follow. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate you following. They might start following. You guys might start following. I might start losing track of it. I might not call everyone out, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. So yeah, the Ogre going up here. The Iron 165. If you guys have been living under a rock and you haven't seen the 165, should we show them the Founders Edition, Justin? What do you think? Chat, what do you think? You guys want to see the Founders Edition 165? You've got extras for this tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. There will be extras July 4th. They will be open for 3 minutes, 1 entry per person. What's the form doing up here right now? It's not up. It's not up. The form's not doing anything right now. Okay, yeah, I'll show off the this one's been shown off a couple of times now lately. Let me grab it. We're having a little fun. We got to show off Alex Otos's viewers all the cool stuff we got upcoming here. So we've got this build up and coming here within the next couple of weeks, my friends. I believe I've got this one slated for one of the days in early July. I think it's a Tuesday or Thursday stream in July. But yeah, this is the Founders Edition of the Iron 165. Quite a hot little piece, if you haven't seen it. It's like the perfect time to get raided because I'm like done working for the night, so I can just skank out for all these extra people in chat right now. Charvos and Notorious Dart, thank you very much for the follow, you guys. I appreciate that. This thing is a behemoth. This thing has got some weight to it. Okay. I'm gonna like redo this instead of tissue paper. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do some bubble wrap for this guy. There's the Iron 165 Founders Edition with the copper inserts on this thing. Yeah, pretty bonkers. Copper plate, and here is the bottom of it. Yeah, totally killed it on this one. Zoo, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Yo, what's up, Stash? I see you in chat, my dude. How's it going? Yeah, very cool stuff on this one. The chromium 165. My autofocus is choosing not to focus on. I can see you focusing on my artisans down there. Focus on my hand instead, please. There we go. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, it triggers Justin because this isn't the right element number for the metal that's being used. And so in my mind, this should have been iron. This should have been iron, the entire bottom of it. Is this tissue paper done? This tissue paper might have seen the last of it, the end of its days. Let me go ahead and move these off to the side. I think we can use the tissue paper once more. When I go to bring this back to the client I'm building it for, I'm gonna put it back actually in bubble wrap, I think. But I think we're okay for one more tissue paper run. There we go. Yeah, very nice aesthetic. We lost, you know what? We lost the tissue paper on this side. So we are going to at least do a little bit of bubble wrap right on top to make sure we don't mess anything up there with these Velcro strips. I'm not going to be responsible for marring this one up at all. There we go. There you have it. So, as I mentioned, you've got the Iron 165 to think about entering here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I hope you guys got Modern Dolch if you were interested in that. Something else was just closing out today. What was it? What other keycap just? Oh, Boneyard. Last day for Boneyard. If you guys are looking for GMK Boneyard, very cool set. I love these novelties too. $35 for these novelties. SA Mizu, is today the last day for Mizu as well? Or are you just calling SA Mizu out? No, Mizu just started. Mizu just started. July is rough. July is going to be a very rough month for my wallet because I'm looking at Nord. I'm going to buy Nord before next Friday. That's when the last day for Nord is. I'm going to be getting nuclear data because this set just, it's too funny, like not to get. I'm going to be absolutely throwing, and it's the boy Heine Bush throwing in this thing. I'm absolutely going to have to pick this thing up. Okay, so this website, if you guys are new to keyboards, Geekhack Marketplace. Geekhack is kind of like the website where you go to pick up on keyboard buys through these group buy formats. You go to group buys and pre-orders, go to the list of currently running community and vendor group buys, and there you will find Keycap Lender, which is the site I was just on here, as well as Keycap Sets, Sleek Keyboards, and Mech Group Buys. There's links to all of those websites there. They're all pretty good. Hey, Makalo, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, definitely recommend using these websites. It just makes organization, especially for keycaps, so much easier. So anyways, July, we got Hammerhead opening up Monday. Nuclear Data. I don't know if I'm in love with Hammerhead, if you guys haven't seen this set yet. I don't know if I'm in love with that. It passes my test of contrast. I don't think you'll have an issue with the alphas or modifiers contrasting on this one, but it just doesn't do it for me. What surprisingly does though is for the laser set, I'm gonna have to get this synthwave if it loads. Hello? Load please, synthwave. There's synthwave. Synthwave looks pretty cool. I like the looks of this. This has a lot of applications. Like that would look good on a black case. That would look good on, you know, it would look great on polycarbonate. It would look good on a lot of things. and I did not have that on my radar until I started looking into the sets that were offered for this laser. But man, I'm looking at Synthwave, I'm looking at Nuclear Data, I'm looking at Nord, I'm looking at Nightshade, looks good. The Mecha 01, the Eva 01 was what it was called a bit ago. The Evil Dolch looks good. There's just so much. Bento R2. Like, July and August is rough. It's gonna be a really rough couple of months for me. So yeah, Cat Iron is gonna be nice. Yeah, there's just so much going on right now. My wallet is gonna be reeling in the next couple of months here, guys. So anyways, we had Alex coming in with the clutch raid tonight. Thanks again so much, Alex, dude. I appreciate you on that one. And yeah, guys, we're gonna pass it along. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna find someone else to raid here this evening. And yeah, thank you so much, you guys, for stopping by here tonight. I appreciate that. And let's see who we're going to raid. What do we have in Makers and Crafting right now? Let's see. I actually raided Up a Tree Zelda earlier today. And so let me see here. Mr. Horologist is streaming right now too. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Mr. Horologist. We've also got Anthony001 streaming right now. What do you guys think? Who would you all like to see? Is there anyone doing keyboard stuff that I don't know about, that I haven't ever watched? School me, chat. Who's up right now? Yeah, hey, Sorrowful Bear. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. Appreciate that. And yeah, absolutely. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, and may your wallets forever remain full. But I know for the next couple of months, I'm going to have difficulty with that one. I don't see chat calling anyone out here. I think I'm going to select... since I did Zelda, Up a Tree Zelda earlier, it's either Anthony or Horologist. Let's see if Mr. Horologist is working on something crazy. An 1880s Columbus. Okay, all right, so if you've never seen Mr. Horologist, this guy is really, really cool. He does watch repair professionally, and he streams it. Mr. Horologist is OG. He's been streaming for quite some time. We're going to toss him a raid here tonight. Show him some love in chat, guys. He's very cool. And yeah, y'all have a wonderful evening here. Thank you so much again for stopping by. We will be back live again with, let me see what I have on my calendar for next week. I think it's, I've got builds booked, I think, until like the end of July. What do we have? Next Tuesday is a Singa. We've got a Singa that we're building on Tuesday, and then this Iron 165, that's going to be built on Thursday. So definitely some cool streams coming up here. If you guys aren't following already, why not? What's up, guys? Come on, toss me some love. All right, say hello to Mr. Horologist for me. You guys have a wonderful night, and a happy 4th if y'all are in the States. Take care, be safe, and we will see you guys next week. See y'all.